Timelie is an indie game made by a Thai developer, Urnique Studio. Urnique Studio is a newcomer developer launched by 5 college students. Timelie stands out by its story and unique gameplay. The player will feel involved as they embark on an adventure together with the character. Although Timelie is a puzzle game that doesn't have exposition to its story, it presents a symbolism-elevated storytelling that connects the player to the character's experiences and emotions. Our protagonist is a young girl who woke up in an unfamiliar environment where she must find her way out. Together with her kitty best friend, she must use her special ability, that is, manipulating time, in order to sneak her way around robot enemies. Timelie is a brand new gaming experience. While playing, you can use the time bar, similar to the video progress bar on YouTube, to see events in the future and use that knowledge to your advantage in sneaking around the robot enemies. On some occasions, you could use the girl's power to reconstruct the environment, or use them to kill the enemies. If you get caught, you can turn back time to start over and come up with a new strategy to escape. There is no game over, as you can always go back to fix the mistakes. After a certain point, you'll be able to control a cat companion, which can distract the enemy or traverse to places the girl couldn't. You need to control them simultaneously and utilise both their skills to escape the facility. Timelie's difficulty that ramps up the further you go in the game is very well designed, especially the enemy's patrol routes that change according to your action. You must come up with many different methods to escape. Sometimes you will just have to try and fail until you finally find the right way. Even the smallest mistake can prevent you from escaping. The game also has relics that you can collect to unlock achievements. There are 15 relics in this game. However, the game will not tell you how to acquire them. To obtain the relics, the player must complete the stage by fulfilling certain conditions, without any objectives or hints to make the relics glow. The glow of the relics is the indication as to whether certain conditions have been met. Once you finish the campaign, you can start a new game to find the relics you missed and will be rewarded for completing the relic collection with a different ending. Timelie has a clean and gorgeous 3D visual graphic. The game focuses on colour play rather than the details of the environment. It is quite neat that you can sense the character's emotions via the constant changes of colours of your surroundings. The movements of the young girl and her cat best friend are natural, especially during the cutscenes. It is as if you are watching an animation film. The lights and colour controls are also incredibly well crafted, which adds a fantasy element to the game. There is no voice acting whatsoever in Timelie. The game instead draws the player's attention by using different music themes that suit the intensity of each level. The sound effects are right on point, without exaggerating the moment. You can also hear adorable meowing sounds from time to time during the game. Another thing that is impossible not to mention is the soundtrack. This beautifully conducted soundtrack will keep you on the hook for the whole end credit. There are Thai and English versions available. One of the unique ideas that Timelie introduces is that the player can use the time bar to forward and rewind time as they please, like watching a video. This turns out to be a very neat idea and is what makes the game stand out from other puzzle games. This unique gameplay of time travel also supports the core story of the game. And this is PlayPrime stats that show you this game's characteristics. For Timelie, it focuses on the gameplay mechanic, where the player will be using the time bar as the main tool to help them escape. Together with the intense and emotional storytelling that distinct Timelie from other ordinary puzzle games, This unique gameplay style is also cleverly tied to the game's story about time travelling. The neat presentation and well-crafted sounds also add up to make the game more interesting. And for this game, the reviewer recommends you to get Time Travel to Eternity, 1,000 deaths are the price to pay. Subscribe to PlayPrime for more reviews and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!